It's finally here! Pathologic 3 has been announced! Ice has posted on their Twitter. They were posting these 3 teasers. It will happen yesterday, it'll happen tomorrow, and today I've already been there, have I? And today they finally posted Pathologic 3 announced trailer. And it's available on Steam. You can wishlist it. Before this, they had also posted this on their website teasing today's date that something would happen, and it happened! Something finally happened! Oh my god, okay, we're gonna take a look at the trailer. Friends, we're finally announcing the upcoming release of the next chapter of Pathologic, the Bachelor's version of events. It is scheduled for release in the middle of 2025. Ooh, okay, so one thing I've noticed is that Hype Train Digital has posted their trailer. I'm assuming they're partners now, because last time they were partnered with Tiny Build, but now for Pathologic 3 they're partnered with Hype Train. And also they have a different thumbnail for the trailer on Hype Train's channel, and then on Ice Lodge, it's got this kind of vault-looking thing. Either way, we'll take a look at both later. Let's just watch the trailer. It's only 42 seconds. That's not enough. That's not enough. Okay, we've got a camera.
There are 44 counts in the indictment. Here is what happened as a result of your actions.
Who is that? Was that Notkin? Oh my god. Yes, but this will occur yesterday. Oh my. That horn in the theater is new too. Murky was dead there. And this has already happened tomorrow. No, that's not how it went at all. He was holding that vault thing.
Show me how it really was then.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna take a look at things a little bit more.
There are 44 counts in the indictment.
Okay, so what I'm understanding from this is whoever this man is interviewing or interrogating the Bachelor about the events of what happened in the town. Because the dialogue we say, it's like he's trying to remember things, and he's like, no, that's not how it happened, or he's something or other like that. Yeah, that's Notkin. No! Notkin! Is this recognizable? This feels like the turn you make at Isidore's place? But it could not be. And also, it's interesting. I was wondering to know if they were going to be reusing the same NPC models for, like, the common townsfolk, and that does seem to be the case. Also, doesn't this look amazing? Oh my. But how did Notkin end up here? If this is, like, not just a cinematic thing, if this is a real scene from the game, what could have possibly led to Notkin being hung from a lamppost and the kids just playing beneath him like nothing's happening? This is a new signpost, isn't it? We don't have signs like this in Pathologic 2. Also, interesting how this is being called Pathologic 3. I was kind of assuming it would be called Pathologic 2 : Bachelor, but Pathologic 3 works as well. That must mean that Pathologic 4 is going to be the Changeling route if that ever comes out. Okay, back in the interrogation room with this person. It must be an entirely new character. And assuming this is some kind of interrogation about what happened after the events of everything, this could be someone from the capital, maybe? Yes, but this will occur yesterday. Like, I'm assuming this is what Daniel is responding to the interrogation questions here. This feels like the opening scene in Pathologic 2 when you're on day 12 running through the town to the cathedral. Ooh, something flashed there. Hold on. There we go. This flashes on screen. Unfortunately, I'm illiterate in cursive. Oh shit, there was a second one. Something flashed twice there. There we go, there's another one. Again, illegible to me. Anyway, does the mask always have a horn in the front of the theater? I don't remember that. Okay, now here we are in the theater. Yeah, that was Murky in the bed there. I think I see a bald head back there that looks like Ruben. But we have Murky lying in the hospital bed, quite possibly dead. We have an executor, and we have quite possibly Ruben working in the background here. Ah, yes, and then this is the examination part that we found out about this a while ago. You'll be able to examine people's bodies to understand things better. And this was, I think I might know what this is. Oh, I know what this is. No, that's not how it went at all. This is the new plague finder. It has to be, because we've been told the plague finder will now be some kind of physical item that Daniel holds. And I was looking at this, I see like a crank in the middle, like it's a vault door. But right here looks to be a lens in the middle of it. Surely turning it is some way to calibrate it as well as moving this to see things and this little dial thing here. This must be the new plague finder. Not how I would have imagined it, but it certainly looks interesting.
That's so. Show me how it really was then.
Yeah, and then the interrogator says, "Show me how it really was." Or maybe it could be something to do with the camera? Because it's circular like a film reel. And then the whole thing seems
Is
to be
that
like
so?
maybe
Show me how
Danielle's
it
memory is
really
being
was
played on
then.
a camera to this interrogator? But it's happening, it's happening. Just 2025, middle of 2025, assuming there's no delays. And like, we're only gonna hear more and more news from here. We're like, we're hearing a little now, but it's just gonna be more and more. There's gonna be a couple more trailers. Ice Pick Lodge is gonna post articles about what's happening. Okay, let's take a look at the Steam page. Save a town from a mysterious plague in this narrative first-person RPG. Learn the stories of its unusual inhabitants, shape their lives with your decrees, diagnose patients, face the plague, connect the dots. Find out who killed the immortal man. Correct your mistakes in the past. Release date 2025. And here we have a little bit of stuff. Let's look at the screenshots first. This we've seen in a press release, kind of. The screenshot looks slightly different to me, but we've had this image available to us before. And if you look in the background, the town is different, so we don't know exactly what that means, but the town is different in some way. Ooh, this is new. I mean, no clue where this could possibly be. I don't think this exact fence exists anywhere in our current town. But I'm sure that this whole filter thing we've got going on right now is due to him using the Plague Finder as we see right here. It looks like he's holding it opposite the way we saw in the trailer though. So maybe there's a lens on the other side and then he holds it up to his face like that. And this must be Plague Vision or some variation of the Plague Vision. Ooh. Some kind of a lab we've got. Not sure what. This has to be the Thanatica! This has to be his lab in the capital. This has to be it. We don't have any buildings like this in Pathologic 2 unless this is a new building in the town. I believe this has to be the bachelor's lab in the capital. We've already been told that we will be visiting there. Okay, this looks to be in the Stillwater room, that map we saw on the wall. But this looks a little bit more detailed. Let's take a look. We have resources over here? Resources on day 4. Are you telling me we're gonna be managing rations, equipment, fuel, medication, volunteers, and orderlies? We'll need to. It looks like we'll need to be spending these accordingly. This is our trends. It seems like the red dotted line is maybe deaths, and if it reaches high, the town's all dead. Not sure what the blue could mean then. Oh, contagion and unrest. Okay, there's a key right here. I'm very good at reading things. So contagion is going up and up and up, and unrest is also going up. So does that mean you'll have to try to manage the plague as best you can and like the town's people? And then we have decrees. So far, Daniel has made one hospital medicine related decree on day 4. That's probably why the town is so close to dying on this projected scale here. He's done one thing. Okay, over here we have something too. Decree of Emergency Committee, water filtration. arranged the filtration of drinking water, and 30 orderlies were approved. So this is the decree he made on day 4. He made a water filtration decree, and he assigned 30 orderlies to it. And then these look to be new decrees that aren't approved yet. So he has a decree of emergency committee for a quarantine. This is very interesting. Looks like we have lots of cards to play. And I did theorize that maybe this wasn't the current map, but like a projected map of the town. Like maybe the kinds wanted to expand in the future and these were just plans. But I feel like maybe these new additions are just new additions to the town that we will be playing in. Oh, what? What's going on in this screenshot? The polyhedron looks so weird. I guess maybe the polyhedron is visually different to Danielle. It's so much more sharp in so many places. Oh, why does this look so colorful? Okay. 11:30 on day 3. We've got some of the town's leaders here. And the man himself. There are points of interest nearby. Hold Q to see them. So that's similar to Artemis' mind map. It seems like we have thought bubbles popping up here. Now, we've seen this building before, but another perspective of it. We're still unsure of exactly where it is. My thoughts are maybe somewhere in the Sabarov's house or maybe Big Vlad's house. But either way, the ruling families are meeting. Day 3, we know the infection arrives on day 3, so this must be Danielle's version of the town hall meeting. Now, something I want to take a look at is the map on the back. Because from what I can see, it looks like, I can't exactly tell, but it looks like that map is not expanded like the one Danielle has in the Stillwater. Okay, here's another look at the cemetery. 1902 on day 4, and we have some kind of radial up top. Not sure what this could mean. Maybe this is, you know how like if you pin down something in Pathologic 2, you could see the marker when you held down the button to see like the mind map bubbles around. Maybe this is his version of that. Day 8, a library. The only library I know of in the town is Yulia's library, so this could be her building redone or expanded. But any of the other big mansion buildings could also have their own personalized big library. So this building could also be the Sabarovs or Big Vlad's or maybe even the Kynes. And this is our last screenshot. We have another picture of the cemetery with the same radial here. Okay, let's finally read about this game. Bachelor Daniil Dankovsky is a young doctor from the capital. His search for the secret of immortality brings him to a remote town gripped by a mysterious plague that will destroy it in 12 days. Now it's up to him to explore the town itself, its past, present, and future, to find answers to his numerous questions and try to stop the relentless epidemic. Or at least, that's what he thinks the story is about, what it's supposed to be about, what it's always been about. You are a real doctor. Your tools are knowledge and science. Examine patients and diagnose disease, cross check symptoms, and prescribe treatments. Enforce your rules. Impose quarantines, confiscate medicine, vaccinate the population, destroy patrols, and impose curfews. See how your choices change the town, even if it means being hated along the way? So that must mean what the unrest thing was back in the chart. So as we make new decrees, they may be best for the town, but the people won't like it, and unrest will rise. And if unrest rises, or if contagion rises to the maximum, the town is over. The town's extinction, apparently. Okay, sorry for the poorish quality, but here he's examining a microscope and looking for the red bacteria. I can barely read that too. But what I want to see is right before he touches this thing. Okay, so this is what is seen right before he looks into the microscope. Here we have day 4, 1104. We have 3 reagents. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at here. Vasily, Blackie, Hardorin? These sound like names. So maybe these are the inventories of, I'm forgetting the word, but like the people who work for him. Vasily, like that's a name, and I'm sure maybe Blackie and Harderin is too. So it seems like they are giving him these items, and he's maybe examining them. And I guess this, and this are the three reagents, and he's chosen to examine this one. Not quite sure. Next, time is relative. You only have 12 days to stop the lethal plague, but in your hands lies the most valuable resource, time. Travel into the future to witness the worst outcomes. You only have 12 days to stop the plague, but in your hands lies the most valuable resource, time. Travel into the future to witness the worst outcomes. Correct mistakes in the past to change them. Bend the fates of people around you to save or condemn you. In search of answers. How is it possible? What is time? And then we're shown the Plague Finder. So maybe the Plague Finder is also how he's reliving events so that he can change them. Maybe the Plague Finder is now no longer just a visual assistance, and it is now a legitimate tool as to which we'll see the story play out. Town on the Edge. Whoa, what is going on here? Delve into the darkest corners of the town on Gorkin to fight the disease, face the plague head on, cleanse the infected streets, burn what can no longer be saved. What was lost in the fire will be found in the ashes. Okay, here it's day 4. We know the plague has arrived. This is also visual of it, but either way, this radial is red, possibly hinting at infection in the area, instead of it just being clear how it was at the cemetery. And then, obviously, the main thing, Daniel lights this fire here, and it clears the surrounding area of him. So, assuming he is in an infected area, he can create pockets of safety, maybe? But either way, this is a very cool visual thing going on here. I know I'm gonna have so much fun throwing matchsticks all over the place. Okay, last up, we've got Think, Think, Think. Dankovsky is a sharp mind in search of the truth, willing to do anything to find it. Anything you see can tell a story and become a piece of your mental map of the world. Explore the town for new insights, notice details, and connect the dots. Uncover the secrets of the town's inhabitants. Shape their stories, decide their fates, and talk to their shadows. Okay, but I guess that's it for now. It's finally happened, guys. Pathologic 3 is here. This is a lot of news. We're being fed very good, very good. And hey, the year's almost over. So think about it, maybe just waiting half a year instead of half a year and a few months on top of that. But it's happening, it's happening. Okay, okay. Thank you everybody for watching, and goodbye.